hear the call, my brothers and sisters, it's time to rise. Stand up for our freedom, we've endured too many lies. Come together, united, let's make our voices known. In the streets of Zimbabwe, we'll reclaim our throne. Join the protest, let your spirit...
Welcome to Zimwaves TV, where we take a satirical lens to the news, spicing up the mundane with a dash of humor and a good measure of irony. Let's explore the peculiarities of Zimbabwean politics and the world's intriguing turns. Our finance minister seems to have mistaken his role for that of a game show host, where every new tax announcement comes with the suspense of a spinning wheel. Picture him with a giant gleaming calculator announcing new taxes with the flair of revealing grand prizes. "It's time to tax your shoelaces," he might declare, adding a twist of comedy to our economic woes. Meanwhile, corruption in our midst dances around like a seasoned ballerina, personified by none other than Wicknell Chivayo. Our law enforcement, armed with nothing but flimsy nets, appears more like clumsy clowns at a circus, always a step behind as Chivayo pirouettes away unscathed by the law. In our courts, the drama unfolds with CCC activists stuck in an endless saga of trials and tribulations. The judge, a notorious fan of his mid-trial naps, might as well have a snooze button labeled "Government Delay Tactics." The activists sit, the clock ticks, but justice seems to be on a perpetual coffee break. Adding to the turmoil, the shocking incident at the airport where 3 activists were abruptly abducted right before they could board their flight. This harrowing tale adds a darker shade to the already grim canvas of civil liberties under threat, prompting outcry and fears about the erosion of freedom and safety. And then we have our brave teachers, akin to warriors in a desolate battlefield, striving to educate the future leaders in schools that resemble ancient ruins more than places of learning. Their plight is met with silence, as the government's priorities seem to be plugged with earbuds, jamming to the tunes of denial. Switching scenes to Plumtree Town, where the local council's demolition escapades could rival any slapstick comedy. Imagine a blindfolded driver in a bulldozer, aiming for illegal vending structures, but accidentally demolishing the mayor's prized sedan instead. Amid the chaos, resilient vendors quickly adapt, setting up makeshift stalls atop the ruins, showcasing the indomitable spirit of Zimbabweans. Our spiritual segment features Prophet Wutuwunash in a divine comedy skit, Prophecy or Retraction, where he juggles predictions with the finesse of a circus juggler, leaving the audience guessing whether to laugh or pray. At the Gyros Jiri Center, a glimmer of hope shines as individuals with disabilities outmaneuver the government's sluggish tech reforms by mastering ICT skills. They're not just participants in our narrative, but become the tech-savvy heroes, hacking through government inefficiencies to expose comedic gold in the form of official blunders emailed across the outdated systems. Globally, the political stage is just as theatrical. Imagine President Joe Biden in a passing of the torch ceremony with Kamala Harris that turns into a literal fire drill at the White House, providing comic relief to global onlookers. Finally, the Paris Olympics brings a parade of athletic prowess intertwined with absurdity. Our coverage presents athletes competing not just for gold, but for laughs, with events so surreal that the medal tally itself seems part of the punchline, led by countries like Australia, South Korea, and the United States, each striving for a spot in this bizarre sporting tableau. That wraps up our whirlwind tour of the news with a twist. If you enjoyed our satirical journey through the news, remember to hit the subscribe button. Keep tuning into Zimwaves TV for more laughter, satire, and critical insights into the world of news. Your support keeps our spirits high and our content fresh.